Hey, YouTube, it's 2T. Bloody car booting it again. Tales from the booter.
That they may take our lives, but they'll never take our booter.
That's right, gang. Another week. Just barely scraped through a booting session. Yeah, it weren't great. Slim pickings, but some nice additions. Yeah, I think there would be. First and foremost, many thanks to all the new subs. I think I might have garnered a few off the back of so Steve of the Benways mini shout out. He bought a plug and play from me at Doncaster. So many thanks, Steve. It's, you know, everybody's welcome always. One and all. God bless you, one and all. I'm hoping the light's not too bad today. It's still early, but the weather's just closing in fast. I said I doubt that we'll be quite lucky, I think, if we can manage to squeeze in another one or two, if that. And judging from today, the size of today, yeah, they're not going to be very big. But you know, nonetheless, we will endeavour to keep going. But before the booter, before we push on with the booter, I do have some sort of general pickups, I suppose. Got an eBay, and we've got a purchase of a fellow tuber. So I'm going to do the fellow tuber one first, and it's an absolute belter. This come about, I think he messaged me. I'm sure he did. From Big Mike Houlihan, yet again. Really looking after me. He'd done a video actually. Done a video on this game, so it shouldn't come as too much surprise. But I wasn't aware that he'd bought this other part of this game. And he messaged me a while back and said, look, I think he either said he's got it coming, he's got another one coming, or he's already got, like, very hazy memories of getting older. And would I be interested in this part of this game? It ain't cheap. I still haven't paid him. I paid him half. So Mike's very kindly allowed me to have it on tick. Because yeah, I sort of said to him, said, mate, I'd love to if you can, you know, if you're willing to do 50-50, then great. Because I was juggling a few things. I think there was stuff coming up like Doncaster and all, yeah, everything. There's always something coming up. But Mike was absolutely golden. He said, look, Stu, I've still got this game here. If you're interested, have it on tick, 50-50. So I paid him half, got paid me the other half. And he sent it through last week, special delivery. And what really pissed me off as well, I swear to God, the postman didn't knock the door. So I had the card come through, and the wife swore down that the door didn't go. We've got 3 dogs. You know, as soon as anyone comes near the house, they go yampy. So you know something's about, but the postman just put the fucking card to the door and fucked off. So yeah, Mike was understandably concerned. After I hadn't got the item, I hadn't said anything. I didn't know until the wife said, oh, I think this might be for you. I was like, yeah, and he messaged me and said, yeah, I've got the card, mate. When I got it Saturday, made up, he's done me an absolute solid. Now, some people may be looking at me and might say, Stu, what the frig, man? You know, you're pushing for this Saturn collection and you've gone and spunked X amount on this, and on just on this. But for them that know, yeah, these ain't easy to come by. The fact I've got, and you know what, I should have planned this better, shouldn't I? Because I'm stupid, and I haven't. And I think I know where it is. It's down there. I'm sort of tempted to go and get it. I don't need to go and get it. You know I've got this anyway. Anyway, after all of this complete waffle, what Mike's hooked me up with is none other than a box, just a box, and the insert, and a tray, and like a Sentinel-S case, which is fine by me. Final Fight 3. No manual. Just a box, and it weren't, like I say, these ain't cheap. They ain't cheap. Now the only thing letting this down, it's got some honest edgeware. I always say that, you know, I prefer it to have a few dinks, and some idiot has scrawled pen on it. Now, I don't think Google's going to get that biro out. If anyone's got a method of getting biro out, I don't want to use IPA because that'll lift the ink off. I know that much for a fact. It may just have to live with it. But yeah, there's no rips, there's no tears. There's just honest wear. So really made up with that. Thanks, Mike. So I'll square you away. You know I will. I'm good for it. You know where I live anyway. That's probably the only worst bit there. That fold. Yeah, that's just a fold. It's kinked all the way around. There's a fold across there, but yeah. So I've got the cart for that anyway. Doubt I'll ever find a manual, but you don't know. You don't know. I think complete. This is like 400 quid, maybe more. I don't know. Could be more. Could be more. But yeah. So, you know, it's chipping away. Additions here, there, and everywhere. Talking of additions, that game just sounds like it's just frozen up. Hasn't. I'm gonna have to cut that bit out. Anyway, talking of additions, we have another. Get that off. I don't know where that's come from. There's another one for the mighty Sega Saturn. Get that off there. Yeah, I'm down to 22 games. CEX are pissing me right off. Not unusual to be loved by them. No, I may put that in there.
Not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone.
I know that's not unusual for most people that use CEX. Normally it doesn't get to me. I'm old hand dealing with CEX, but just the last 2-3 orders I've placed for the same fucking game. I'm sorry, we cannot source your item. And it's a Saturn game and it's just doing my nutting. I've got credit that's burn hole in my pocket. There's next to nought to buy. Then anything that does come up to buy, it's going to turn up. Can't find the item. I've got something that's supposed to be coming, which I said to Lewis today at the booth. I said, pound to a penny, I'll get we can't source it. Because I was expecting it to be posted, you know, like the dispatch note to come yesterday, and it didn't. So I think they ain't going to turn up either. That'll piss me off. I mean, I'll get my money back, you know, my credit back. It's not, you know, not a problem. But it's just, you have to wait 4 days just from so we can't find it. It's fucking infuriation across the nation. So, when did I order this? Probably about a week ago. Weekish. I've got a great deal on this. I'm sure I've got a great deal on this. Contacted my man. And I think I said this last time. I'm sure he's the only person that I know that's got a full Saturn collection. Mr. Shock 16, and sort of said, look, this game, and I've won it for this much. Is that a good price? And I thought it was, you know, but I think with the Saturn, what tends to happen is a lot of the stuff gets artificially inflated. So, like the real value, you don't sort of see, because everything's just so expensive, essentially. And even Shock said, no, that's a good price. It's come through. There was something on it. There was a sticker on it. I managed to get that off. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. It's got 2 stickers on the back, which I'm just going to leave because they're kind of more akin to the game, whereas that front one was like a, you know, some sort of pricing sticker. This come from Fatherland, Deutschland. It didn't even come recorded or anything. But I was honest enough, I said, look, yeah, it's turned up. Yeah, Deutsche Post. And this was up. I've got this for 50% of its value. Did an offer, 50%. And I couldn't believe it when they accepted it. Honestly, could not fucking Adam and Eve it. They've sent it through, and do you know what? Got no qualms with it whatsoever. It's in fantastic condition. I say there's 2 stickers at the back, and because it's come from Germany, it's like their Euro sticker things. I've seen them on sort of the Portuguese games and stuff like that. The problem is, it's probably the worst version of the game. So anyone knows a Saturn, and some people might say there's loads of worse versions of the Saturn. This is notoriously the worst version. Suffers from horrendous slowdown. That's correct. In the hunt, no. In the hunt. It's got a little minor Saturn wobble, nothing major, you know, not that bad at all. You can see a little bit of a ripple, but you know, not as bad as some ones got. And a couple of stickers there, which I say is just their like warning stickers and their ages, I think. So I'm not going to bother taking them off. And it's got this here, which is part of the hang tab. Again, quite nice to have the hang tab. It's not even unpunched for those that are into their toy collecting. How's about that then? Should say that really, should I? Very little edge wear. You usually get a lot of rubbing on the Saturn there, and say inside's fantastic. Got no qualms with it at all. Got a bit of sticker on there. I can get that off anyway, a bit of an IPA just on the disc. I forgot about that. I had a little price sticker thing on there. There must have been their reference number. I'll get that off. That's not a problem. Anything on the disc's fine. So yeah, I say not. I know it's not the best sort of version. It's not anything to get really excited about, but it's not an easy one. I don't think an easy one. There ain't, say that. Probably the last 22 that I've got to get aren't easy to get. I think I could go online, and if I had, you know, more fucking money than sense, I could buy them. That's not a problem. But that's not the point, is it? Well, there are some that you don't see a lot of. So that being said, let's go booting. We're back booted again. Bit of a later start today. Wasn't really planning on it. My mate Ryan, many thanks again, buddy. I think we were both of the view, sort of getting towards the end of the season. Bless him, Ryan does some crazy shit hours, and he's like, don't get a line. I mean, I don't get a line with the dogs anyway, but I mean, my normal wake up time, you know, sorry, my sort of get up early time is his lying. So yeah, the dogs wake up at 6 o'clock. If Ryan could sleep until 6 o'clock, I think he'd be happy. Anyway, so he's kind of, you know, needs to recharge his batteries, and the way the weather's been, I'm pretty sure it's like this those parts of the country. Very hit and miss, you know, quite showery and like really heavy rain. So there's always that sort of, it might not be on. So we just basically sort of said, look, if he wakes up, he'll let me know. I was kind of awake anyway, because the body clock just how it is. So we went, so we weren't there mega early. There's no need. I mean, sunrise isn't till gone 6 now anyway, so you're not going to see a fucking great deal. And it was a lot smaller. It's a lot smaller than it's been. Got some alright bits. Seen a fellow viewer, Paul. Nice to see you, Paul. We found some. Should really have asked you what you were looking for. Hopefully not video games. I'm guessing that maybe why you've tuned into my channel. I don't know. Maybe it's just the car boot inside of it. I've got some alright bits. I've got a couple of. There's not a great deal. There's not loads. It's not going to be as long as last week. Again, it is a PlayStation Fest. Actually, it's all PlayStation. I just realised. It was a Sony day. Bad. Right. Actually, no, it's not. I told a lie. There's one Nintendo. We'll do the poor, erroneous Nintendo game. 2 girls. I think they must have been students. I think they're ex-students, because all they had was like a load of reference books. Get a load of shit out. Have you got any games? Yes, I've got some. No, she said. Oh, I don't know. Don't think I have. So anything like Wii, DS. Oh, got some DS. Okay, now, yeah. So she goes, I don't know where they are. I said, don't mind. I'll loiter. I'll loiter with intent. She dug these 2 games out. I'm sure there was someone. As soon as he sort of said that, I'm sure he was like loitering as well, because as soon as he handed me these 2 games, he just fucked off. Nothing to go nuts about, but quite nice for, I think, £2. So she said, I've got this game and another one, and the other game ended up being Art Academy. So I was like, no, you're all right. But the other one is Mario Kart DS. It's not. It's definitely a hooky case. I mean, let alone it says display case. It's even a sort of scanned display case. Really piss poor. Chopped out of it as well. raining again. But anyway, inside it's actually DS and GBA Mario Kart Super Circuit, so quite nice for £2, man. You know, bit of fodderage, as we like to say, as I like to call it. These ones took me forever to get. Lovely lady, like chatting to her, having a bit of a laugh. I think she's there with a mate. Have you got any games? Yes, I think I've got some PlayStation. Oh, okay, cool. We can have a look at them. So do you know what ones they are? Like, what is it? PlayStation 3. So oh great, I'll look at them. So and she did that fucking thing. You'll have to wait. Okay. And I sort of said, well, do us a favour if you do find them, keep it to one side, like put them in the footwell and on the front seat. And to be fair, she said, yeah, not a problem. So I've got to go through all my clothes. Like I told you before, women and the clothes that they're selling, that like they treat them like they don't want to sell them. They really look. They said, fucking me, I'll just fucking get rid of them. Just hoik them out. But it's every little coat hangers, everything's on coat hangers. It's definitely a female thing. I don't get it. Anyway, must have gone back fucking 9 times. Any look with the games. Oh no, I'm still doing my clothes. I've got 6 bags to get through and doing the shoes. And then went back again. And she was trying to sell some jeans. And she wouldn't leave a stall with anybody there, if that makes sense. As soon as someone else come, she wouldn't go and find it. It was just like getting really like, fucking hell. But she was alright. She was not, you know, nice enough about it all. And like, it wouldn't too much bother me to get like dropping back. But it's just like, for fuck's sake, just get the bag or whatever it is and show me them. Show me the games. Show me the games. Show me the games.
Show me the money. Show you the money. Oh, no, you can do better than that, Jerry. I want you to say it what you would mean it, brother. Hey, I got Bob Sugar on the other line. I better hear you say it. Yeah, no. Show you the money. Not show you. Show me the money. Show me the money. Yeah. Louder. Show me the money. I need to feel you, Jerry. Show me the money. Jerry, you better yell. Show me the money.
So she showed me the games. I did say to her, I said, you're going to do all this and there'll be none I fucking want. And there was the obligatory fucking wrestling and football. They're always wrestling and fucking football. But there were some alright ones. So I picked 3 out. And because I was obviously at the table when she was selling these clothes, it weren't like 50p an item or something like you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 quid or whatever. So I thought, fucking hell, she's going to want fucking top dollar for these. So I picked 3 out and she said, well, make me an offer. I said, a £5. She said, fine. So I knew one of them I'd get my £5 back. The other 2 I took a bit of a flyer on. So that did alright. Point to note, I now have a new phone. Many thanks to Ryan. I'm saying new, it's new to me. And it does enable me to communicate better with the outside world. Let's put it that way. The old fucking nail that I had. So many thanks to Ryan. Really hooked me up there, buddy. And it did help today. Because I was going to buy 2 DS games. I want to check the price on this little CEX app that Lewis was on about, which I couldn't get on my old one because it was too old. The OS wouldn't take it. Yeah, I would have lost money. I would have lost money. And not a lot of money, probably like a 80p or something like that. But it's 80p less, you know what I mean? So no point buying them. There's like Dora and Tinkerbell, I think. But you want a £2 a game. So a £1 would have been worth it, just. But £2, there's nothing in it. So I would have lost money. So yeah, I'm now on 4G, so I could get decent internet. Yeah, it didn't bother me too much, but I must admit it has made a difference just in terms of being able to do stuff on your phone. Still on pay-as-you-go. I'm not on a contract or anything like that, so it's just SIM only pay-as-you-go. Anyway. Reason why I mentioned that is because I didn't use them on this. I bumped into Lewis and I sort of said, look, because she was a bit savvy anyway, and it looks really bad if you just stand there with your fucking phone like scanning barcodes or whatever. You know, Lewis don't. Well, I think we're both the same view that it just looks a bit uncouth. So the one game I knew I'd be safe. worst case if the other two were shit. Turns out the other one ain't great, but the other one, so there's 3, actually is alright. So for these 3, my £5 will net me £13.60 CEX. So the sort of least valuable, and it's by all accounts a very good game, is a Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. Oh, these are all PS3 games, by the way. Oh, very nice. It's got the maps, got everything in it. So the one that I saw, I thought I'll be alright with that. Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, it's only 7 quid. I think it's 6 quid now, actually. And this one's 6 quid as well. And Lewis did say, he goes, oh, I think you might be alright with Family Guy. You'd be surprised. And he's right, it's 6-7 quid. Family Guy back in the multiverse, and it's the only Family Guy on PS3 anyway. So yeah, I mean, that's got everything in it. GTA 5 has got everything in it, the map, the whole whatever. So it ended up being worth it, you know, a bit of perseverance, being nice, being civil, not losing my rag with her, like, you know, not demanding anything. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I feel like I've got something else, but I haven't. Right. I bought this first, actually. It's a more PlayStation. Move that over. So a youngish couple. What did they have? They had something. Ryan bought it in the back. Can't remember now. But I said to them, oh. And the problem was, because it wasn't very busy, every car was getting hit. Doom, doom. You know, everyone's asking for fucking vinyl, mobile phones, Lego. Doo, doo. There's Twatface here. I've got any video games? So yeah, they sort of said, oh yeah, I've got PlayStation 2. They said, I've got PlayStation. So great. Which one? He goes, PlayStation 2 with some games. I was like, oh yeah, have a look at that. And it was that far, I think. I just had a vision of him sort of saying, come back later, because they were like literally getting hammered. But I think he said to his missus, oh, I think the PlayStation's in the boot. And thank God, she opened the boot, moved one bag, and the box was there. I said, ah, there they are, look. So she brought it over. Well, brought it out of the car, sort of thing. It is in the tub there. She puts it on the floor, and I just don't put it on the floor, because I hate it when they bring something from the car and they walk past you and then everyone can see it, because I just have visions of the people just fucking diving in over you. I don't know, just I've had it happen to me before and I don't like it. Anyway, that didn't happen because I fucking put my big fat body in the way. I shielded it. So they dropped it on the floor and it was full of like mobile phone shit and stuff. There's some chargers for mobile phones that I fucked with. I sorted it all out anyway. So I looked in it and I didn't realise there was 2, and I don't know if they realised there were 2 in it. 2 PlayStations. So I said, what do you want for the lot? So I just literally like looked in the box and said, what do you want for the lot? It's a tenner. I said, fine, didn't even argue. Boom, there you go, 10 quid. The 2 games, which are a load of old shite. Do you know what? I'll probably just bundle them with the other PS3 stuff. I don't care if CEX only give me a penny for that. I am not interested whatsoever. I may have it for the case. The case is quite nice. Actually, I might just decase it. There's no point. I can get the sticker off that one maybe. That's all kinked in there. Fuck it. Let's go. Anyway, like I say, something out there. But yeah, 2 fat PlayStation 2s. You've seen all the hookups. I'm going to show you them. Actually, they're overall not in too bad a nick. A couple of nice controllers. I think the controller's still 6 quid or something, I think, in CEX. So I've got 3 black. Und. Oh yeah, I've got these as well. Actually, I'll show them in a minute because that'll give away what the other thing is. Some memory cards. That one I ain't got a Scoob what that make is. It's like some... Doesn't work now. A nice ruby red OG. A nice black OG. Again, that'll just go into the massive fucking pot of memory cards. I don't know what that one is. It's just some sort of green one. The obligatory chunky, not in bad nick. There is some scratches on it, but I've seen worse, I've seen better. And a quite nice silver one. That's alright. And 2 silver controllers. And like I said, just a bit grubby, just need a clean. So 10 quid. So my Asian mate will give me £10 each on them. And I've got the controllers. So I need to look, 'cause I've got the silver one down there, see which one's in better nick. Because that silver one's not bad, it's not a minter. I think you'd be hard pushed to find a real minty silver one, because they just scratch up so bad. And like I say, a few little remote controls there. Remote controls. You have any cards? Remote controls. Good boy. And this is one other thing, and that's it. Right, so the last item, the last sort of bundle, if you like, was from probably. Actually, when I asked, I didn't realise who it was. If it'll make sense in a minute. So it did surprise me. So the booth I go to, there's one major main field, and then there's like a track between them, and then obviously the other field, which is, I think it is bigger because it goes back further, and that's the sort of second field, but it's still the same field, but everyone calls it the second field. And this today, it literally only got, you know, about a third of that section filled, whereas normally it's ram-packed. So it was significantly smaller. But anyway, one of the first couple of cars, it was lined up against a hedge and then sort of worked their way back in. So I walked up to this table, and there's this old lady there with like a throw, trying to sort of throw it onto a table. Like really old, like really thick glasses as well. And I don't know why. Normally, and it sounds daft and it sounds stupid. And today was a lesson, even for the, you know, for the toots. I just happened to say to her, because it was slow, "Oh, you ain't got any video game stuff, have you?" And then she shouted across to the car, and I didn't see this chap. I didn't see the chap in the, you know, at the car. He was in the boot or something around the other side. And you know, he was probably what, late 40s, early 50s. Sort of stuck his head up. It's just, I can't remember what his name was, like Raymond or something. Raymond, this gentleman's asking for video games. Have you got any? And he sort of pops his head up. And he was a bit obscure, a bit weird. That's probably not a very nice way of saying it. But I wouldn't say he was eccentric. He just had a weird way about him. I went, "Oh," he goes, "Yes, I think I do. I have a PlayStation." I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm interested. Yeah, you know, I'm interested in that, definitely." It was, "One moment, sir." You know, it's kind of that weird sort of like. And then she starts talking to me. "It'll be with you in a minute, love. Don't worry about that. I'm just going to sort this table out." She's pissed about this fucking throw anyway. I think it's like some curtain or something she's put on the table. Nice enough people, but you could tell he lives with his mum, sort of thing. And he brings out this wooden drawer. And he plonks it on the table, and it's a PS1 111111, which you've all seen before. I'm not going to show you. PS1 1111 for another one of these Gamester sort of blue memory cards. PS1. Got 2 controllers. Got the proper sort of, you know, nicer style, and then an OG analog one. Got a few of them. Got all the hookups, all that shit. I need to show you that crap. It's not chipped, but I knew that anyway from the games. So it's all about the games. Always about the games. I must have the fucking market cornered on fucking PlayStation 1s now, I tell you. For fuck's sake. But again, a bit like last week, I've sort of paid up on the lot for the games. If that makes sense. So he brought that out in this little wooden box. And then he went back to the car. And I couldn't see, but I could hear like stacking. I thought, "Oh God, hopefully there's like a load of games." Because he did sort of say, "Oh, I have a substantial number of games also." "One moment, sir." And he went back to the car. Okay, it's like clunk, 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 as he's stacking up. And he walks back, and I can just sort of, I can't see the spines, I can just see the sort of side, you know, where it sort of says PlayStation. And what have we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, like 12 games. No, well, that couldn't count, but it was a sizable. It's a sizable pile. I'm thinking, oh, please be somewhat like awesome, some more RPGs, you know, somewhat. They're not bad. There's one or two that I haven't got that I'll keep. Yeah, it's like slim pickings. So I sort of said, oh, what are you thinking? What are you thinking price wise? About £2 a game. I would like £2 a game, and I was asking for £10 on the PlayStation. So 10 on the PlayStation's not, it's not the worst. It's, you know, it's sort of, yeah. And then I sort of said, oh, you do, and he said about the games. And he's like adding them all up, like 24. I don't know if I can pay 24 quid. It ain't worth it. So I sort of said, we should do £15 on the lot. And he's like, oh no, can't do that. Can't possibly do that. I said, well, look, to be honest, I said, some of these ones and some of them are sports, so you can have them. I said, I'd only take them for the cases anyway, like donor cases. And I think he was a little bit. I don't think he wanted them to be split up. Weirdly enough, so he said, well, how about £20 for it all? And I would come back with, meet me in the middle, 17, 15, and he said 18. And I looked at it and I thought, okay, yeah, we'll do 18. So for 18 pounds, I've got something in my eye. I've got the PS1 11111. There's some shite here. But I'll tell you what, some of the shitey ones have got nice cases, and I do need some cases for some of the games that I got last week, you know. So we have FIFA 97. I'm sure I've got FIFA 97, but it is the harder black plastic edged ones, and I think I've got a Destruction Derby that needs that. So I'm thinking all the time when I'm there, thinking, you know, I need the case for that. I couldn't give two figs about the game, and I think I've even got it anyway, because it's, you know, you pick them up along the way, don't you? It's up there somewhere. Bust Move 2 Arcade Edition, which is like the Acclaim range. Do you know, I didn't even check them all. He just seemed that kind of guy that everything would be there. That's probably the worst condition one. Fuck, another one of these bastard things. FA Premier League Football Manager 2000, which I was surprised he had. I'm surprised he had this. I'm surprised he had the football one, because he didn't see him a football in person, so I don't know. But it's a nice case. It's a nice case nonetheless. Actua Golf. Pete Love. Pete Love's got a real fucking bugbear if you said actual or virtual. If you say virtual, he goes off his fucking nut. So if you ever want to wind Pete Love up, just put in the comments, you know, like virtual fighter or virtual soccer or something. So he's fucking virtual. But again, quite a nice case. I do. Did I get this one last week? Oh, I've definitely already got this again, like millions of fucking times. Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation. There's a couple of quid in them, you know. They're not like they're shit. Well, obviously less the sports ones. We've got. Oh, okay, that's through me. Oh, that's strange. Well, I hope it's behind it. In a Buster Move 2 back, Tomb Raider 3 with the manual and game. So I don't know what's happened there. Hang on. Stupid boy. I didn't look at the Buster Move one. So we do have full sets of both. It's obviously switched over trays and inserts. Alright, start again. Start again, Stu. Buster Move 2. Complete. The Tomb Raider. The Womb Raider. Not talking about Pornhub again. Tomb Raider 3. It's all there. That's alright. Tomb Raider 3 and Last Revelation. They're not bad. The obligatory Gran Turismo 2. Must be a packing one, not to be sold separately. Everything's there. Both discs. All got hiccups. Both manuals. Bit dusty. Bit dusty though. We've got Rayman. Oh, for fuck's sake. We don't have Rayman. We've got Rayman, but we've got a fucking demo disc in it. I don't think these could have been that guys, you know, because this just doesn't seem right. I don't know, it's just something a bit weird. I don't think I've got this. It must have done quite well. It's a Need for Speed and it's Road Challenge Platinum. Do you know what? I could probably honestly say, hand on heart, I've never seen this game. And watch, I'll go and put these away and I'll find out I've got the Black Label version of it. But yeah, it's not one that I've seen a great deal of. I don't know. That Rayman's annoying me a little bit because I checked, you know, checked the first couple, and I said just the way he was. I just wrongly assumed. Never assume. You're making an ass out of you and me. Wipeout 2097, quite a nice one. I've got this. I think I've got this 3 times now. This one I am sure I do have. Let's see, that's in there as well. That needs a flatten. He's a wee bastard, yeah. Don't you come? What's up? So that's all there. And it's just to Lewis, because it's just not one that you see a lot of. At least I don't. I've got it on the N64, which is you know, sort of scarce. I don't think I've got this. Can't see it. I can see Need for Speed. You know what? I haven't got that Need for Speed game. I've got Need for Speed Porsche 2000, Need for Speed 3, the Need for Speed, the first one. So that's what I'm saying. There's a few, you know, a few ones there, and I think this one I haven't got, and it's Nuclear Strike. Obviously part of the Strike series from EA, which are great games. I mean, the fact that it's on the PlayStation, it's probably have some really cool, funky cutscenes, etc. And it's all there. It's all nice nick, as they say. I think is that one I checked, and it was like Duke Nukem I checked. But yeah, I may even have a Platinum Rayman disc, you know, to make a nice copy out of that. But 18 bones. I say I paid up. I think I definitely paid up for them. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's 18 quid's worth there all day long. But that's it. We will see what next week holds. Weather permitting, it may be on. We may go. We may not go. And anything could happen in the next 7 days. You know, CEX might come good. There might be some stuff on there that I need. I've got. You know, if there's something I've ordered, I think I mentioned this. I reckon it's going to come back saying we can't find it. So I put the funds back in. I've got them little few bits to fire in there. I'm just building this pot of money up. Just waiting for something, you know, really sizable Saturn-wise, so I can like start chopping away at some of these big hitters. But yeah, they're just not there to buy, so I can't help it. Can I do any more, Captain? That's it. Go and enjoy whatever you're doing at whatever time. I'm Tutu UK. You've been wonderful, albeit very, very quiet. Take it easy, YouTube, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.